Yes, sir, it's your boy Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. Your boy just getting up from a nap, man. I don't know, boy. Some sleepy stuff was in the weather. I woke up, I said, dang, it's 10 o'clock. I fell asleep at 5, man, but it be like that sometimes. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. For starters, man, your boy was wrong, man. Your boy was wrong today. I was wrong. And ain't got no excuse. Some people will say they wrong, but they come with an excuse, man. Ain't got no excuse for you. Nigga was wrong. But the thing is, I protected myself. Told you guys I expect for earnings. Like, we all know earnings is a, 50-50 play. Roll of the dice. Meta usually report great earnings. They did actually report good numbers and revenue and profits, but they just didn't hold up to Wall Street expectations. Like, Meta beat revenue expectations. Revenue up over 26%, which, I knew they was going to do that. But earnings per share, they miss. But the thing is, it's starting to recover a little bit after hours now. That's what, the earnings is crazy. That junk can drop $70 like it did by tomorrow. That motherfucker recovered every little bit of that and probably up $50. You get what I'm saying? Especially with SPY got going on right now. But anyway, we about to talk about that in a second. But as long as this thing can open up down to how much it is right now, we still good. Especially if it open up here, near here. See, right now we back at 703. Still down roughly 50 bucks. That's still enough for me to print. Then we got Carvana. We in that as well. Puts in calls. This could definitely should come down more. He knew it was going to make a big move either direction. Now that they made this big move to the downside, it'd be good to see this at around 280. SPY's moving the opposite of Meta. I was just speaking of this. That's what was missing. I'm like, Meta tank. SPY definitely probably want to pull back, especially after experiencing seeing what we saw today. And I call that crazy spike. I call that out in VIP. Made like $1,000 in quick. SPY definitely have a mind of his own though. I said in previous videos that this could see $700 this week. And it's definitely acting like it want to do it. Retesting the high around 689. And if that break tomorrow, it's going to be at the 690s. We know the U.S. stocks ended mixed today on Wednesday after the Federal Reserve decision to cut interest rates for the second time this year. Stocks erased some momentum after Jerome Powell indicated a December rate cut is far from foregone conclusion. Alphabet popped 6% on strong results. Shares of Meta and Microsoft tumbled about 8 and 4% respectively. So going into tomorrow, I will be looking at Coinbase. They also report earnings at the close. I'll be looking at Amazon, report earnings at the close. Apple, report earnings at the close. Roblox, I'm going to play the momentum at open. Roblox report earnings at open. I'm going to play out the momentum in the direction of the overall market. As in if Roblox doesn't make a significant move in a pre-market. You got to know how to, decide whether a stock has made its full move. Sometimes, like, say for instance, if Carvana only dropped $10 in after hours and then it opened up only down 10, like, that's a huge indicator that it got a lot of room left in its move. Whenever I see opportunities like that after earnings results, after a play that made its move during earnings and then it ain't make a big enough move, I play into that. Coinbase, I want to play Coinbase prior to earnings. I'm going to be playing it for earnings as well, because this is going to be another one that move a lot, probably nearly $50 to the upside or downside. I'm going to be watching Bitcoin as well. But prior to earnings, I feel like this is going to have a lot of volatility tomorrow. So under 344, I'm watching for under 344. That's going to be a sign for puts. Above 350, right here, 351, above 350, holding above it. That's going to be a sign for calls. This could easily, possibly reach 360 prior to earnings even being called, or possibly even higher, depending on the volatility of the market. Because the market, didn't move as much as it moved, and we caught it, but it didn't stay within that move. Like, it quickly, reversed and got back to its original pricing. I'm going to also have a close eye on Palantir tomorrow. Palantir has been going crazy. I know a lot of people have been watching this. We've been seeing this stock since it was dirt cheap, and to see how far it's come. So I will be having this on my radar tomorrow. I know a lot of people are going to be looking at this for puts, especially how much is up in the past week alone. So I'm gonna be watching this. If it crack above over that 200, once stocks go to that new number, to a 200 fresh number, it like to pick up momentum off that, and that thing could keep going. But we're gonna be watching it closely at this 200 level though, because if it don't hold, it's definitely going to sell off, especially if the market helps it out and sell off. And right here, SPY, you know what I'm saying? If it breaks above 689 tomorrow, 690, this thing could be on the way to 700. I'll be looking for calls. If it don't break through that wall of 689, don't hold, puts. This thing is going to go down harder than that little spike that we seen on yesterday. And right here, see I called out puts on SPY. I said buying puts. It would break 687.40. SPY came down to that exactly. That's when I entered my position. Once entering, it did rise just a little bit, fake out, and immediately after, it tanked. The target was 680, stop loss was 688. So you see how tight I keep it. I'm not risking much to the upside, to the downside potential was far greater. That's real play calling. Boom, a couple seconds later, few seconds later, 20, 30, 40 seconds later, sold, $1,000 profit, looking for more drop at the pop. So I'm telling you even after the move, like after this, I'm already know it's about to pop and then it's gonna drop again. And what happened after that? Y'all know what happened when it's tanked like that. It spiked and went out, recovered all the way back up, and then it was another drop to where you could have rinsed and repeat. But you stay in too long, you lose what you just made and you get smoked. That's what you call greed. It's also come with experience to know whenever the train is slowing down and it's time to get off. So it's a difference between being greedy and being intelligent with making sure you take advantage of most of the move when the opportunities come. It's a difference between cutting losses quickly and just getting out of there and cutting losses intelligently. Like I said, I will be on the SPY hard tomorrow. Coinbase, Apple, Amazon, Roblox, they all will be on my radar. You definitely need to be extremely careful in this market though, because anything could happen at this moment. Anything, big things. And the way you be careful is sitting on the sidelines in the cash position if it's too much volatility, too much going on, or play very small, because when it's volatile markets like this, you can make a lot of money, but it don't take much money to make the money. So you're not exposing yourself to great risk. You know what I'm saying? The key to being successful in this is having small risk, but your rewards has huge potential. And even with small risk, with putting in small size, you still want to be on top of that by cutting that quick. So it's like it's a double win if you have the right perspective. So you already know to do as you boy on Instagram, the BHShow_. Feel free to hit me up for a one-on-one, phone call, anything like that. Feel free to join VIP. Third tier give you all access to the plays. Last tier exclusive give you access to the plays and learning, help, one-on-one, anything, help with me. You already know, man. I love y'all. We out and God bless you.